Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Hello the internet, hello YouTube, we're back for round 4 of season 18 Amigos Racing League on a Setta Corsa Competizione. We have a few minutes to go now and before qualifying starts, and what I was thinking of doing was actually just reviewing the results from last week, so we can review the last week's results. Let's have a look at those here. Last week we were racing at Zandvoort for 90 minutes, and yes, the man at the top, Clive Bixby, he put on quite a show. He'll be one to watch this week. He was racing this week in the SRO League as well with Nico Hanke. Good to see some Amigos League representation there. Nice one, guys. Gianluca ended up in 4th, Tedder 5th, Dan Pickles. Matt Ailing is our Pro-Am leader, I think. Morris Schwander, Sylvan Pistorius, Aaron Sparks, all the way down. These guys didn't finish, Petrozella and Gieser and Hanke. And so that leaves us with the standings currently for the championship. Gianluca Regatti holding on to that top spot. 3rd, 2nd and a 4th is good for 153 points. Simon Kowalski in 2nd, and David Hill, a strong race last week. Remember, he made that big move into the first corner. But speaking of big moves, I have with us last week's penalties that were dished out. Just some car numbers on screen, but just so you're aware, yeah, Amigos Racing League, we have stewarding. Stewards can have a tricky job sometimes picking it apart, but what you can see there is the penalties that were dished out. David Hill did get a small one there, I think, and a couple others. And that brings us on to this week, which we are racing at Indianapolis. And the conditions. Let's have a look at the conditions. It's going to be a hot race. Practice looks like the sun's just coming up, I think. But yeah, 27 degrees, 0 chance of rain, and a 90-minute race. And one thing we're going to be really looking out for this week is this 20-minute pit window. So if you box outside of that pit window, that does not count as your mandatory pit stop, and therefore you would have to box again. So people really gonna have to try and be a bit careful on those first rounds, first like few laps and everything. Don't get into too much trouble, don't get any damage. And yeah, you gotta make sure you choose your fuel strategy correct for that 20-minute window. And yeah, everybody does have to stop, and everybody will be changing tires. So that'll be a minimum pit stop really of about 30 seconds, I think it is, something like that. It depends how much fuel you take on as well. Do you start the race heavy fuel, light fuel? These are things to take into consideration. So practice is just coming to an end right now. So I think we'll get on board and see what's happening in quali. It'll be the Pro-Ams going out first again, as they do. Oh wow, we've got a bit of a wait time. Oh, we might have to talk a bit more about things. I think we'll get into quali pretty soon. But yeah, just going back to the championship table there, then we can have a little bit more of a look down that. Clive Bixby, he had a bad first race there actually. I wasn't sure if he raced in his first race. And 2 stonking wins there. Chris Tedder improving. John Dudley, top 10. Top 10 last time out for Matt Ayling. We'll be looking for another good result again. Ray, Jesper. Aaron improved. Top 10's really where you want to be. Yeah, look at these 2 here. Maurice. Oh, maybe he's decided to not continue. I think that's what that DSQ means. And we're into qualifying. Here we go, folks. Hold on to your hats. Don't know if anybody was watching the Brazilian qualifying this weekend for the Formula 1. One of the craziest sessions I've ever seen. It was quite a stonker. If you're tuning in, then do smash that like button. Hit subscribe and join us in the chat if you want to fire anything my way. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the chat. And who should we watch? What we got here? Let's see. Guy Coonahan. Looking nice, that little livery there, isn't it? He runs another league called Supercharged Motorsport if anybody's interested in more racing experience. I do love that Lambo as well, don't we? And let's have a little look here. Jesper von Ringston driving the Lexus. You don't see too many people driving the Lexus actually. Don't see too many people driving the Lexus. Have I got this right? Yeah. Yeah, we're all good. And let's have another look. A couple still in the pits. They have to come out. Some people will have success penalties from last week. So if you see on the left hand side their name will basically have a little tag on it. Do run success penalties in Amigos. And a new name. Larson. I'll have to check out them. Let's see if we can see their first name. Jan from Denmark, I think. Welcome, Jan. Good luck today. We go down the order. Another Lamborghini. Christoph. David Christoph. We are still learning a couple of names here. Nice. David Russo. Daniel Christoph. Sorry, Daniel. Got you now, mate. Yes, we still got it, but here we go then. A few people starting to set laps out there. John Wilson. Guy Coonahan looking sharp as well. Let's make sure we get in here. There we go. 2 tenths up. It's a 15-minute session of qualifying for the Pro-Ams, and then the Pro category would go out. So people really looking to sort of get that banker lap in at the beginning. You can get 1 lap on the board, and then you've got something to work from. Aaron Sparks still running the Italian-themed livery there with the pizza on the pineapple. Let's have a little look what it looks like into the final sector here, I think. That curb there is a doozy. But he just touched it a little, which is nice. Getting the front, getting the nose round there as well. Looking good. And this is that exit onto the main straight. Nice lap there. Solid one on the board. Currently P1. Nice controlled entry there as well into that first corner. And we've got Nathan Cartwright back again. Into this first corner. Nathan is driving the Mustang. So plenty of power down that first corner. First straight actually. That's a nice time. That's a 37.3 he set there on that lap. 37.3 on that lap. Ah, yeah, if we're on broadcast, we can't see the splits. Who's out there improving as well? Adam North. Alex North. He's driving the Aston Martin. I quite like how this sounds. I've never driven that one. Okay, so yeah, we got a few people setting the sort of benchmark times up on there. Have a quick look at times. A couple of drivers not out on track yet. Wraith and Larson. I can check to see if they had quali bans or anything. Amigos Racing League does also have behavioural points, do we call them? No, BWP. Yeah. Basically, we like good drivers around here, man. If you're a good driver, well, yeah, more power to you. Nothing crazy, please. Nothing crazy. Sim Racing request, yo! Nice to see you in the chat there, Chris. I think that's Tedder, actually. You're going to have to get ready, mate. We have about 8-9 minutes left here. 36.9 currently from this man on track, Daniel Christoph. Driving that Lamborghini. Let's have a look. He's got a 10th in hand, but actually we got somebody else who's improving. Nathan Cartwright, 4 tenths in the bag. About halfway through the lap here. Probably got some, bit of a slide. Keeps it together. Keeps it together there quite nicely. Oh, I love this one in here. Just turn it in. Ride it all the way up the wall as well. Ride that. Nice. Okay, we still got 3 tenths, so there or thereabouts. A couple other people were improving. Fleming Lloyd and Alex North as well. 7 tenths in the bag. Only a couple of corners left to go. Oh, I like the entry there. Cut it out wide to be able to bring it back in again. Hug this inside. Oh, it's not quite. Oh, you see there? It takes a little bit. Doesn't hug it quite so much. Wouldn't compromise quite that exit so much. But still respectable. 37.1. So yeah, our top 6 are half a second splitting them. So this is nice and tight at the moment. Nice and tight. Let's see who else can get in the mix here. And John Wilson? Jason Wilson? John Wilson. Yeah, John. A couple of tenths here. Currently sitting on a 37.4. So yeah, a couple of tenths. Make all the difference, these little laps here, these little bits and bobs. Move you up a couple of spaces. Could be good. Okay. Mr. Larson. was it Jan? 3 tenths here, currently sitting in 8th place. As we ride on board with him now, we're in the passenger seat with this view. If your tyres are hot, it might push you up on that wall. Okay, well, yeah, there's a little bit there. Not seeing too many other improvements from our other drivers, but there's still time. Nathan Cartwright's boxed, maybe for a set of new boots. Not a bad strat actually. 137 a lap. Get in, new tyres, out lap, warm up lap if needed. But yeah, new tyres would be good. Okay, that was Jan. Moving up into 5th. Oh, we've got a new mover, Matt Ayling. Matt Ayling has just bumped himself up into 2nd place in the McLaren. No purple sector times though for him though. Look at that. Oh, but super close on that middle sector. Christoph Ayling and Jan Larsen there in the Bentley. Final sector currently sitting with Daniel Christoph, 26.7. A couple others around there. Looks like Aaron Sparks has got a tidy 1st sector, but a couple of bits to do in the 2nd sectors after that. And Matt Ayling is up. 3 tenths currently. Oh, wow, no. Carried the speed. Still got it. Looks like his tyres might be fading a little bit. Oh, love the cut. Oh, but I think it's too much. I think it's too much. Fine line, ladies and gentlemen, on that corner there. Because you do want to do what Matt did, which is cut across the track. But if you do that too much, then in red will be your lap time and you will be given a lap cut. In the race, if you get more than 3 of those, drive-through penalty, I think, off the top of my head. Matt's still in 2nd, and yeah, but a 10th or so would get him up in the 1st. 3 minutes remaining on the Pro-Ams at the moment. Fleming, Lloyd and Jesper are in the pits currently. Wonder if they're staying there. Come on, Matt, you just need a 10th. You're there or thereabouts. And no cut this time. Oh, someone's on the grass. That might have been Jesper Larsen, Jan Larsen. Not too bad in qualifying. Don't want to be doing that in the race though, mate. Oh, he's got a few tenths, but it does look like Daniel Christoph is also up by a couple of tenths. He's just starting his lap as Matt comes to the into the final sector here. Nice straight line braking. Oh, that was nice and controlled actually, wasn't it? Let's see about this. Not too much slide. Get the power down. Wow. I like the line. I like the line. Look, stays away from the grass. But he just swung it out a smidge there just to be able to turn it in again. Okay, Matt, not the one for Matt, but Daniel. A couple of tenths in his pocket. Couple of tenths in his pocket. Little bit of traffic in front, but kind of far enough away. Aggressive with that curve. I'm okay with that, but in the race, if you hit that curve wrong, it's all going wrong. He's going to improve, though, on his pole position time here. Boom! 36.4. Sorry if that was a bit loud. I haven't done a boom, actually, yet, have we? I think that was the boom. It looks like Daniel Christoph is here to play this week. Where did he finish last week? Let's just have a quick look. don't think he ran last week. No, unfortunately not. Okay, these would be people's last laps here. 40 seconds left before they go over the line. Daniel's bailing. Guy Coonahan's on one. He's there or thereabouts as well, isn't he? A 10th here, 10th there. Can make all the difference. You see the lap times on screen. Daniel with 2.5 tenths lead. 3 tenths, 10th, 10th, 10th. Less than a 10th. Oh, a tiny little bit there as well. A lot of people choosing to stay in the box though. Aaron Sparks, he made it round in time. Oh yes, we know that, Duds. We know it. Pros will be getting ready now. Oh, a couple of tenths there, Aaron. Can you do this? I like it, I like it. See how much he cuts this one. Ooh, maybe a little more, maybe. Left a bit on the table there, maybe. Oh, and he's bailing. Not the one, Aaron. Still 6th position, fair play. And the pros are out. So that is our final standings for the Pro-Am category out of qualifying. Daniel Christoph in 1st, Matt Ayling in 2nd, Nathan Cartwright in 3rd position, Guy Coonahan in 4th, 5th, Jan Larson, Aaron Sparks 6th, 7th, Fleming Lloyd, John Wilson in 8th, and 9th for Jesper Ron Ringston, and rounding out the top 10, Alex North. Only a second between them all. Nice spread actually, wasn't it? Nice spread. Okay, so let's have a look. Who can we go on board with here? If we hit the broadcast button, we get this. That was a little tip from Ricky who sent it over this week. My illustrious forebear, shall we say. Oh, and Aaron's come into the chat saying lack of Porsches is disturbing. Is he the only man in a Porsche? I think he is. Then we have single runners in the Bentley as well as the Lexus. I don't know what Nathan's driving. I've got a weird symbol on my screen for that one. So, oh, Mr. Here he is. Fu Ken Slow. Ah, yes, he's from Japan. Hello, Mr. Slow. Yes, konnichiwa. Where's our man from last week? Clive Bixby. Busy in the week racing and busy again tonight. This is an out lap for everybody, so just warming tyres really. Oh, Chris has started a lap. Looks like it's okay. Michael Syme is also on board. Quite like that yellow livery there. Beach Dean. Dominic Gieser running a dark black version. I did sync all my liveries this week as well, so we should be getting some good livery shots. Angelella. 23 cars? Are my eyes deceiving me? Where is everybody? I think there's spots for 50 cars. We've got lots registered, so if you do register, please do try and make the effort to make the races. We do like to see a full grid. Okay, let's have a look now where we're at with times. So Dominic Gieser here, setting an early pace. 1.6 seconds up on there. Chris Tedder's just popped up into 2nd place, sitting nicely behind Daniel Christoph. But it looks like Daniel Christoph's time will be good at some point in this, as it does filter through. Clive Bixby bangs in a 36 dead. To go provisional pole position at this early stage. Chris Tedder currently sitting in 3rd place with an also respectable 36.5 and a purple sector for the 1st sector there with Chris Tedder. Good work, Chris. Michael Symes currently a little bit up in the bag there. We've got a few people still to set that initial time, so we're just filtering through the pro category here. You see how it pans out. Clive Bixby's popped in a purple 1st sector there. Couple of tenths up as well. Let's have a little ride on board with Clive. See how he does it, eh? See how he takes this. Boom! Yeah, look at that ride across that curve. Runs it all out there. I think he's got a very smooth driving style as well, really. The right amount of smooth and aggression. Only a couple of gears down there. I wonder if that's one. Out left, swing it in. Very wide in, isn't it? And here, oh look, he really cuts out to be able to cut back in again. So that's a short line, racing line as well. Like a lot of people there will swing all the way out to the wall and sort of ride it out there, but actually he's shortening the distance between the final corner and the actual start-finish line, and has set the best lap and best purple sectors everywhere. So yeah, Clive Bixby, the man to watch today. Simon Kowalski puts it up into second place. Let's go, Simon. Pretty good race last week as well. He was in the mix and fighting a lot. 10th and a half here in the bag. And Chris Tedder improving as well. Gonna keep him in second place for the moment. Simon keeps him in second place, and Michael Simon early boxing. Set a lap and then chilling in the pits. So it's with that hot, remember the race conditions, it's pretty hot. Maybe they're gonna run a couple of runs here, just nail the tires and then get back in again. Chris Tedder 3/10 up. Couple of corners to go. Gets that nose in. Also takes a slightly wide line. Oh, but look, he's losing. And he's taking the high line. Well, Chris, you catch this. Maybe we've spotted something for everybody there. We've spotted a Bixby. Apparently, when Aaron was watching the stream back, and every time I say Bixby, his Samsung thing goes off. So yeah, Bixby, and set an alarm for 4 a.m. Okay, back to the racing, eh? Simon Kowalski, couple of tenths here. I think I need to get my microphone a little bit higher. I'm looking up. Bear with me, folks. How's that? Okay, looking down the running order there. Most people have got a lap in now. Simon's pinched pole. Oh, by 400ths of a second. Let's have a quick look at those times quickly as we see here. Simon Kowalski, yeah, 400ths on Bixby. Dominic Gieser as well, getting up there, 35.7. Is my microphone a bit loud now? Let me know in the chat if it is. I think it's okay. And David Hill. We haven't seen much of him just yet, actually. There is 7 minutes left of qualifying, so about halfway through the pro session. Bixby did box for new tyres and he's out again, same as Simon. Oh, commentators cursed there maybe. We went on board. Sorry, David. And let's see. Oh, Delangelella, couple of tenths up here, sitting in 17th. Improves his position to 14th. But yeah, a couple of the pro-ams there are holding nicely with their times of that 36.4. Daniel Christoph currently in 8th place, highest sitting pro-am. And Bixby's out on track again. Little bit of traffic in front. That might be his racing partner, Hanka or Ray. Let's see how he takes this. Not taking too much of those curbs actually. And this one, yeah. Left hand tires on the blue and white stuff and you're okay. Too much and no, it's not the one. Couple of tenths into the final corner here again. Swings it out wide. Oh, missed the apex there a little bit. Yeah, lost a bit of time and speed and hugged it a bit. I think he's going for it this time. Doesn't need to worry too much about that lap. That was a warm-up lap. 35.6. Yeah, just a warm-up. Oh no, that was his last lap? It was a 35.6. Yeah. Okay, about 5 minutes of qualifying now. It's Oliver Dewey in the same livery in the McLaren. Got 3/10 here. Bit of traffic in front. It's a bit close. Oh yeah, well, just a little bit of grass is okay. Not really getting slipstream this far back, I don't think. Who's in front? Is it Pickles? Is he on a lap? He's getting out of the way. Very nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I think Clive's behind Oliver as well. 3/10 here from Oliver. Yeah, he's got big speed for company though. He's a 10.5 up. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's got to go his lap. He's doing his lap. Oh, but he's in deep. Oh, in a bit deep. Managed to avoid the styrofoam though. Very fair. Michael Syme here. They're tripping over each other a bit now, aren't they actually? How do they get so close together? Michael needs a bit of a chunk to the next spot. 4/10. Don't know if this is going to do it. No, hold steady in 4th. David Hill with a 10th and a bit. Carried the speed in there quite a lot. Oh, I like the speed there. Nice. Oh, but it bounced him a little. He was a little wide there on the exit, wasn't he? But I quite liked it. Nice trail braking in there, I think. Yeah, that left apex. Yeah, stay right. Yeah, okay, I like it. Couple of tenths. Is he gonna do it? 5th. Yes, deposes Chris Tedder from 5th position. 10th up on him there. We have currently Clive Bixby here. 10.5. It's going to be tight this week for qualifying, I think. These guys at the front are barely separated by a 10th. Top 3. This is going to be a big improvement, isn't it? And look at that last corner. I like the line out of last corner there, Clive. 35.2. Puts himself 4/10 clear. That could be the lap. Boom! That could be the one. 35.2. Couple of purple sectors as well, just for good measure. Oh, he got all 3 again. No, 2. Yeah, 2. David Hill. Oh no! No! Hot tires, David. Maybe, eh? Did he box after that little moment earlier? I think he did. This is what people are going to have to contend with though for 90 minutes of the race. It is 90 minutes. I mean, you'll get some fresh boots at some point, but it's going to be a bit tricky. Michael Syme. We're not done yet. People can do this lap. If they got over the line, they could do one more. 4/10 here for Michael. This could be challenging for second place. This is important. Oh, he's got Pickles in front again. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's staying, isn't he? Bit of slipstream onto the final turn. We're getting a bit of wash here. It's throwing him wide. He's got 3/10. He can slipstream here now. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, he could have stayed in a little longer, maybe. It's still good for third position, Michael. Boom! And takes the best middle sector. Yeah, don't worry about it, mate. Oh, is that a wall? Yeah, careful. Wall. David Hill is... Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. His tyres do look a bit toasty. I don't know if you agree. Bit on the toasty side. Got a couple of tenths to play with. Last corner. Oh, the dirt. Hello, dirt. Oh, there's no other cars coming, I hope. We better check. I think he's okay. So, that brings us to a close. Qualifying session is now over. In first position is Clive Bixby with a time of a 35.2. That was a good chunk, that one. In second position, Simon Kowalski, 35.6. Third, Michael Syme. That was a good improvement at the end there, wasn't it? To take himself into third spot. Fourth, Dominic Gieser. 5, David Hill. 6, Chris Tedder. 7, Aaron Holloway. And then our Pro-Am, Daniel Christoph. Nicely up there in 8th position. He's got John Dudley for company in 9th. 10, D'Angelella. Oliver Dewig in 11th. Here comes the majority of our Pro-Am pack. Matthew Ailing, Nathan Cartwright, Guy Coonahan, Jan Larson, Aaron Sparks, Fleming Lloyd and John Wilson. Expect to see some fireworks there on the first lap or so. Then Mr. Efken Slow, Jesper Ron Ringston, Alex North, Dan Pickles, and bringing up the rear is Wraith. I was going to check on the situation with penalties, so bear with us here. We just have a few minutes now until the main race gets started. So let's have a look. Is anyone on track? Let's check. No, nobody's on track. Session's just finishing. So I'm just going to take a few minutes and then the race will be starting, so don't go anywhere.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. On we'll go.
And we are back, folks. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds.
I'm attempting something with the camera angle here to try and get a nice picture of the start. Drivers will be locking in their race strategies at this point. On the top you see there the success penalties for last week's outcomes.
10 seconds.
Don't know about you, but I'm getting a bit excited. Here we go. Let's see if this attempt at a better camera angle for the race start works. We don't want to see anything crazy. See if we can have a nice clean start. No formation lap this year it seems. David Hill, oh, he's trying to catch up. He's going to burn his tires. So at this point, people can drive through people and everything. So there is a bit of jockeying for position, but it should settle down into the normal order now, side by side. Coming round onto the final corners. I'm going to get ready. Oh no, if I flip this, we'll have to see. You have to hold a steady speed. That's all on your right foot. It's important on that right foot. And then wait for the green lights. Get ready, folks. Any moment now.
Green light.
Green. Here we go. Here we go. David immediately moves into the middle position there to try and take it. Simon running nicely behind. Oh, Chris Tedder's trying to take the inside. There's a bit of space here, but not an awful lot. Oh, a little bit of door tapping, but everybody looks to have made it through pretty cleanly. Nice and clean out front. David Hill looking for a gap. We have a spinner. We have a spinner. I'm not sure who spun. I'm sure I saw a spinner. Did you? Let me get in here. Nathan Cartwright looks to have been involved in some early action there. Oh, this will get spicy as well. 3 of them here. Aaron's going down the inside. I like it. I like it. Just a little tap. Great move on the opening lap though. Oh, that was a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. People look to have made it through nice and clean. Aaron Sparks got Jesper von Ringston on his tail. Can he hold this early position gain? Oh no! Did he go deep? Oh, unlucky. We'll have to have another look at that. Oh, he gets forced out wide. Stewards might have something to say about that. Back on track though. Oh, unlucky Aaron. I think the stewards might have something to say about that. Chris Tedder's here looking feisty on Delangelella. As we go on board, we can also see David Hill going down and trying to make a move there as well. Those 3 are very tight together. Most people made it around first lap. Aaron Sparks, unfortunately, and Matthew Ailing as well. Maybe he was the one I saw spin in the background. He looks to have lost quite a few places, Matthew Ailing. Nathan Cartwright as well. And Delangelella has made up 4 places on that opening lap. Now I've got Chris Tedder though. Oh, I like it. I've said that a few times this stream, haven't I think? Chris might be having a look down the inside here into this corner on the brakes. Oh, very fair though. Didn't quite get it down in deep enough, did he? And David Hill as well. Let's go on board here for a moment as we come onto the Start finish straight. Simon Kowalski's keeping Clive Bixby honest at the front. He's within that 1 second gap. Oliver Dewig looks to have dropped some places there. Of course, this was the thing. I remember now. Detach. Okay, David Hill looking good. Dan Pickles looked to have made a little move there on Oliver Dewig. See if we can hop back and see it. Oh, I think he just got past him there. Yorkshire Tea. I do like that livery. As we go back on live, David Hill still chasing down. Okay, so it looks like we're through the sort of early stages there. Oh, bit of polystyrene. It's alright. How many laps in? 2 laps in. Let's get settled in, folks. This is a 90-minute race. Big question is going to be those tyres. How do they last? How much grip do they have? When do they start going off? Don't want to get them too hot. On this sim, those tyres, yeah, they definitely want to be in the right pressure windows. 26.5, as far as I remember, from my racing days. Well, I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Did a few seasons with Amigos. Did enjoy it. Then there was a gap in the commentating schedule. Thought I'd give it a go. Quite enjoyed it the last couple of weeks. Hope you guys are too. David looks like he really wants to make this happen, doesn't he? He's giving it a good go. Put this up there. Yes. Okay. Put that there. I'm still getting used to this whole setup, folks. Commentating is a blast. Oh, David! Was that just too much right foot? What was it? We'll have to have another look. We'll go on board with the helicam here and see. Oh, he's got a wheel on the dirt, I think. Is that his rear tire on the dirt, maybe? It's facing the wrong way in the wall. Oh, David. Okay, he got himself going again. But yeah, unfortunate there. Oh, more cones. Oh, there's people tied together here. Oh, he got... Oh, no! There's carnage. Oh, absolute carnage. Oh, more carnage. Oh, let's go back and see how that started. Because I think there was some in here. Pickles is in a bit deep. Is that Pickles? Cartwright's fighting back. 16 is there as well. And this one, oh, he pulled across, didn't he? Oh, you need to have your foot on the brakes when it all goes wrong. There wasn't much brakes held there, I'm afraid. Stewards will be looking at that incident, I am sure. Oh! Somebody took the wrong road. Oh, and there's more going on. Let's flip back on this. Nathan Cartwright having a bit of an off-road excursion. David Hill with good speed there. Oh, but off. It's all happening back here. Okay, right, let's take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. There is still what was it, 80 minutes to go of this race. That was a big moment. People might have damage. I wonder if anybody's boxing because of that. No, you can't pit now. Even with damage, you can't pit now. Got to wait for this 20-minute window. Okay, nice. Pretty good recovery from David there. Let's see some winners and losers from that. Not too bad. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess, but it was carnage. And as we hop on board with Guy Coonahan here, currently sitting in 12th place. Bit of work to do to catch up there. Somebody who does look close is Chris Tedder. He's still working on Mr. D'Angelella. Antonio. Oi, Chris. Bit deep there, bruv. Trying to make it happen though. We appreciate it. I think Oliver Jurix just got past Fleming Lloyd. Yeah, into that corner there. And we got another mover as well. Michael Syme. Let's get back on that one. I think he got Dominic Gieser. Oh, camera's freaking out. Poor signal being sent from the helicopter there. It looks like these two might have had a coming together. Let's get back and see what happened with Tedder. Yeah, there's Chris Tedder down the main straight. Oh, dearie me. That was unfortunate. In too deep. Happens to the best of us. Oh, he was a bit deep there as well. Maybe he's also got overheating tyres. We have had a few little movers and shakers around, haven't we? Okay. Chris, I think he is a steward, but you can't steward your own things. So he will not be looking at any incident he's involved in. I do like the Amigos down the, what would you call that bit of the back of the roof? So over the rear window? Well, yeah. These guys vying for position though. Clive Bixby, yeah, he's out there. He's not streaking away like last week though. Here's a first little mention of what's to come next week. Oh, look at this. Get in the slipstream as much as he can. David Hill moving up on that recovery drive. Oh, number 6 doesn't want to give it up though. Holds it up there though. Nice. I think that's Wraith. It's interesting how that person doesn't have a name. Just Wraith. Wraith. Cool word though, isn't it? Oh, what's going on here? I do believe that was D'Angelella up to something. Little off-track excursion. Yeah. Was that door banging? Got pushed a bit wide there. So we just missed that one. Back up to racing speed. Somebody just quit. I think we might have had a rage quitter there, folks. Now down to 22 cars. I saw a name flash up and vanish. Chris Tedder sitting in 8th. Sam Kowalski's starting to make a bit of a move, bit of a dent in the Sprite livery. .36.1 last time out. Clive Bixby, 3.5 second lead in first place currently. But yeah, Simon took 3/10 out of him on the last lap. So I don't think that's finished. Mr. Ken Slow on Fleming Lloyd. Ah, now Fleming, yes. Good Pro-Am driver. And Mr. Ken Slow is a pro driver. And so, yeah, I'm with you. There is no need to be getting too crazy with a pro driver if you're in a different class. I think that's Mr. Chris Tedder getting back in front of John Dudley. Yeah, let's go on board for a bit of this. I've gone 30 seconds back so we can see how this builds up. So Chris has a good line there. Doesn't rear end him there, which is always a maneuver. Tries it round the outside. Has the inside for this corner. Gets past. Nice move from Chris Tedder there. John Dudley will fight back. But yeah, as we go back on board to live pictures, Chris making that stick. Ooh, a bit wide on that one though, wasn't he, folks? Bit wide on that one. Quite a few people sort of settling into a rhythm now, I think, actually. Not too many. This is the battle at the moment. Can John get one back on Chris? Looks like Chris has increased the gap there, though. 7/10 back to John. Well, it's not over yet. Not over yet. We are 16 minutes into no, a bit more, 16 minutes into the race, I think. Definitely want to be thinking a little bit about tires at this point. Don't want to be pushing it too hard, so those tires do have to last. That 20-minute window must be in the middle. We will get a notification of when the pit window does open. And we got a bit of action here. Michael Syme currently sitting in 4th place. Trying to get a bit closer to Dominic Gieser there. Does look like these hot temperatures and these tires are making it challenging for the people. Let's have a look. This is the rear wing of Dominic Gieser. Oh, went for a bit more of the straight line there. Michael will be too far behind to challenge at this point. Dominic in the Ferrari. Ferrari power. I heard good things about that car. I think D'Angelo got past John Dudley there. Yep, D'Angelo in that Ferrari. Sends it down in the first corner. John not giving him, yeah, too strong a defence. Not too strong a defence. Nice move though. Some good racing going on here with this bunch, isn't there? I saw Aaron Sparks in the background there, and I think he may have had to pit. Let's have a look at the pit stops. Yeah, we have had 2 early pit stoppers. Aaron Sparks and Nathan Cartwright both stopping for a significant amount of time with damage. Maybe Aaron got caught up in that carnage as well. Needed to stop though. No good carrying on with too much damage. Chris Tedder making his way down the road. Not too far off Christoph there. See you this first corner. Tasty. Looking like some pretty good driving there. Sun rising? Made me think now. Was it sunnier earlier or we got sunset? Sunset. Yeah. So as the race goes on, that will be a bit kinder on the tyres. Sunsetting, naturally the temperatures will dip a little bit. Oh, look at this. Gonna thread it down the inside. I like it, Chris, I like it. Nice and fair there. Great overtake. Oh, and Dominic Geese has been up to something. Let's hop back, see how this developed. We're on board there with Michael Syme and Dominic Geese. A little twitch on there. Same with Michael as well. I think that's the point. I think they're just tussling. Who's late on the brakes? Oh, that was the end of that move. That wasn't Michael, was it? Aaron Holloway? No. Well, Michael's still working on here in 4th place. Chasing down Dominic. Chris Tedder stretching his legs in 6th place now. 34.7 last time round. Pretty respectable time. Our 2 leaders, 36s though. Simon's still just 4/10 gap actually. As we look on to the action here, let's have a quick look at the positions. Can you see the gaps? So that's gap to the leader really. There's interval. So yeah, 3.4 seconds behind Clive Bixby is Simon Kowalski. Then a 6 second gap to Dominic Gieser. Michael Syme having a tussle. We also have this bunch. Riding on board with Daniel Christoph. Does look like this is where the battle's at, really. David Hill's moving his way back up the order, but a bit stuck behind the North. Oh, he's got him right on his tail, hasn't he, Christoph, there? As we look backwards. Didn't quite cut that corner, did they? It looks okay. Meow. Couple of polystyrene boards there, bit the dust. Oh, D'Angelella might have a look into the first corner. Nice. Oh, a late one. It's a late little squeeze. Oh, was he ever going to make the corner? Oh, we'll have another look. What do we think? It's fair, it's fair, it's kind of fair. That's a tough one. Did force it down the inside, didn't he, a bit though? Whoa, twitchy there from Aaron Sparks. Let's hope he kept that together. I think he did. I saw a couple of maneuvers in the background. Got to have reactions of a cat driving race cars. Clive Bixby just banging in a fastest lap out of everybody. He's got a best currently of a 36.1 and a 36.2 that last time out. Stretching the gap a bit back to Kowalski to 5 seconds now. We don't have Gianluca Regatti. How did I not notice? He's currently our championship leader. So no Gianluca. Gianluca. Simon Kowalski would take a healthy lead in the championship over Gianluca here. David Hill currently in third. David Hill languishing down in 16th place after that fairly early spin. So in terms of the championship, Simon Kowalski, second position, nice and solid. Happy days. That would be happy days. Riding on board with Michael Syme. Behind Dominic for a while now, hasn't he? Not quite able to close that gap. Coming up to the hour mark. Hour left, that is. We're expecting the pit stops to be around, what are we saying, 90 minutes, 45, 10 on the side, 55. About 7 minutes to the pit window opens, my best guess. Mr. Ken Slow. Nice livery that actually, isn't it? Trying to work on Guy Coonaham. Had a little look into the first corner, but not quite there. Not this time anyway. Oh, guy's turning his indicator on. Oh, he's letting him through. Well, you see, that's a bit more the smart category driving. Guy doesn't need that battle necessarily. He could see he was faster. Let him through. Okay, let's hop on board John Dudley. Antonio D'Angelo just in front. Nice shot down the start finish straight there. Daniel Christoph in the background. I think he wants a bit of this as well. Kai Bixby still with that 5-second gap to Simon Kowalski. Oh, Michael's having a little look. He's oh, that was probably a good save. You see the wheel go on the dirt? That could have ended badly. That could have ended a lot worse. He does look to be pushing, doesn't he? If people are thinking about pitting soon, got to use that tyre life up. Use all the grip possible. Okay, John, not quite there this time. Let's hop on board with our leader for a bit, eh? See what it's like out front. Looks to have a back marker there. Lovely. Oh, a little cheeky downshift. Watch the revs on the exit. Little cheeky downshift. They turn in. So that car in front will be getting blue flags anytime soon. Clive Bixby banging in a 36.7 again on that time. I think he's basically doing 36s nice and steady. Yeah, let's watch the whole lap. Looking good. How's the car under control? Still yet to serve that success penalty, so when he does box, we'll lose 10 seconds to Kowalski. So at the moment, Simon with that 5-second gap. He's going to have a nice 5 seconds even with his stop as well. Dominic Gieser 7.7 behind. Nice blue flag action there on the main straight. Just pull off a racing line. Lets the leader through. Nice and clean. What we like to see. So yeah, Clive Bixby does need a bit more time in the pocket to be able to get past this success penalty against Simon. Simon's keeping it nice and honest. Let's have a little hop down here. We do have David Hill. That's Fleming Lloyd in front. We hop on board with Fleming. Mostly black matte livery, isn't it? That with like a green stripe. David will be looking to get past this Pro-Am driver, Fleming. He knew he wasn't close enough then though to make the move happen. Pit window! Pit window is open. 55 minutes as predicted by myself. So, yes. People will consider... Oh, Matthew Ayling dives into the pits immediately there. He was doing 39 as a last lap time, so... Maybe carrying some damage from that those early sort of carnage times. Oh, David, he wants to get out. Got to find a place to do it. He's got good drive here. On the outside of Fleming. Oh, no, nice move, David. Nice move. Nice move. Takes a little position there. So, yeah, and Dan Pickles in the box. In that Yorkshire T car. And Antonio D'Angelo also boxed him. These guys must be wanting to get rid of that tire. There's a... Oh, well, there's a little bit something there happening there. .535 car. That's Jan Larson. I think Aaron's trying to unlap himself there. Mr. Kenslow also boxes. Time to get rid of those old hot boots, I think, guys. New boots, please. Sun very low in the sky now, so yeah, we'll probably drop in a degree or two as the sun sets. Seen a few people in the box. I think that they are damage. Yeah, a few people dealing with damage. 1 minute 40 in the box for Dan Pickles at the moment. On this sim, depending on how much damage you have, depends how long you're going to be in the box for, mate. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, something like that. You got a fair amount of damage, that could be the one. As a few people start to leave the box now. That looked like Michael Syme. He got past Dominic Gieser. Oh, we missed it. Good work, Michael. Nice work. Okay. Dominic's not going to give up though, is he? That moves Michael up into a podium position in third place. Keeping an eye on the gap between Clive Bixby and Simon Kowalski. 7 seconds this last time round. 6.5 currently. So yeah, as long as Simon keeps that under 10 seconds, he should come out in net race lead after the cycle through their pit stops. I took my eye off the ball then as well, Dominic Giese. Well, you see what we have to do here is we have to be a TV producer as well as the watcher. Maybe if I put this here. Dominic Giese chooses to box. Oliver Jurig currently behind John Wilson here. Just half a second back. Couple of other boxes, Fleming Lloyd. Nothing from the top three for the moment. Oliver Jurig in the pro category against John Wilson here. John doing some good driving. Can he keep him behind? Doing a good job of it so far. Tires will be screaming a bit at this point in the race. Approaching the half-hour mark. The half race distance. It is a time race, of course, for GT3 Challenge. This does mirror the real world GT3 challenges, really, as ACC is the official game. Oh. Approaching the first corner after this start-finish straight. Oh, trying the old light flashing trick. Yeah, it's your corner, John. Yeah, you don't need to give it up. Nothing wrong with that. He wasn't in the position there, was he? Yeah, very fair, very fair. This is our main battle on track, really, until we wait to see some others boxing. I think we've brought Jan Larsen into play here as well. In the 535 car. Oh, a bit deep there, John. And Oliver Jurig seizing that opportunity. Good cut as well. Nice moves. Have a little look at that from the outside. Yeah. John just got a bit on the curb and unsettled the car, I think. And you see him bump him as he exited them. We have Simon Kowalski in the box from the lead. Sorry, not from the lead, from second place. People will be just being one stop here. John Dudley is also filed in as well. We await to see Clive Bixby still running out in front. 20-minute window, remember. The pit window opened 8 minutes ago, so a bit of time. Doesn't have to box immediately. Guy Coonahan also boxes. Adam North, John Dudley. Simon Kowalski exiting the track. Quite like to see where he comes out. Got John Dudley behind. Dominic Gieser has already boxed. This is the one, yeah. Is he going to stay out in front of Dominic Gieser? Looks like he did. Oh yeah, plenty of space. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. There's a couple other different cars there. So that puts Simon Kowalski currently 9th on the road. People in front have not boxed yet. Michael Syme in the pits. Anna Holloway. Chris Tedder as well. Everybody cycling through the boxing now. Still nothing from Clive. That puts Daniel Christoph currently running 2nd on the road. Yet to box. Nice to run up there, isn't it, for a bit, mate? I think that's John Dudley leaving the pits here. Quite a long one. Look at that long drive down there. Daniel Christoph, this is just a back marker, I think, in front of him. 535. Yeah, Jan Larsen. He'll be getting blue flagged. He moves out of the way. Thank you very much. Chris Tedder leaving the pits. Okay, we just have 4 drivers left to box. That's Clive Bixby, Daniel Christoph, Oliver Dewig, and David Hill. Looks like Clive is going deeper than the others. 9 minutes of the pit window left over. Plenty of time, really, actually. Let's hop on board with Clive. Out the front. Got some traffic around. Oh, and a little bit lively there, wasn't it? Nothing he can't handle. Still to serve that penalty, and David as well. So yeah, that 15-second success penalty you see on the left, and the 10 seconds for David. They will serve those when they do enter do their pit stop. And by calculations previously, Simon Kowalski should inherit the lead, as long as he's having some nice clean laps behind. Dominic Gieser boxes. No, sorry, Oliver Dewig. Pretty feisty there. Clive smooth driving, preserving these tyres maybe, because he's gone deeper into the race. 37.3 last time round, so over a second of his best, but still a low 37 after 50 minutes of racing almost on these one set of tyres. Must be thinking about heading to the pit soon. Oh, just teasing the throttle through there a little bit. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Just teasing the throttle there. This is one we gotta watch. When is he gonna box? When is he gonna box? 7 minutes left on the window. Hop on board with Simon Kowalski. Already done his pit stop. To the leader, almost 39. I'm not sure how much he's gonna lose, Bixby. Goes round for another lap. This is the race. 36.9 last time out for Bixby, so that's good. Kowalski 36.5. Simon's done the undercut. You know what? He has. Here's an early move and an early undercut. But Simon might have really pulled himself into this by boxing that bit earlier, getting out on that fresh rubber, banging in those quicker times. If he gained 4/10 on him last lap, I can't tell. Simon, his pit stop was 37 seconds at the time stationary. That's just enough time to get some fuel in, get some tyres in. Time in the pit 1 minute 30, which was quite low. Okay, let's see if Clive will box this time round. He's got a back marker. Oh my goodness. That was a bit of a tricky one when you've got the race leader in front of you. Who's this guy? 16. I'm sorry, Mr. 16. Matthew Ayling, I think you should let the leader by. Yeah, as he does on the start finish straight. Clive goes round again. Daniel Christoph boxes. So at the front, we just have Clive and David Hill left to pit. Simon doing a 36.6 last time, and Clive, because of that incident, that was a 38.1. So Simon gaining 1.5 seconds on Clive in that last maneuver there. That was Daniel Christoph coming out of the box. Okay, so looking a little further backwards. John Dudley's making a move here. It's a good move on the inside there, John. Hasn't quite made it stick though, Aaron, in his Porsche, his lonely Porsche. Fighting back. And David Hill has boxed. We shall see where he comes out. John's trying to work this. Sun is setting. Lights are on. Temperatures will be dropping. Onto the start finish straight. Not quite this time, John. David Hill is leaving the pits. This recovery drive of his, he's sitting 11th, 12th, 13th, something maybe like that. He might be able to still make top 10. That will be a good recovery. Clive with 2 minutes to box. Hope he knows this rule. 20-minute window. Must just be going as long as he can. I think he's got a box now, surely. 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 That is the entrance to the pits? It is. Right, folks. Here we go. He's in the box. Let's go on board with Simon Kowalski. Gap currently sitting at 1 minute 30 odd. That was the first corner, wasn't it? So Clive Bixby will be serving a 15-second penalty. Simon needs to get round this lap. Yeah, good moves, getting past that back marker there. 15 seconds in the pits, 1 minute 30, 20 minutes 30, 2 minutes, 2 minutes 15. I think he's going to be in the lead. I think he's going to be nice and solidly in the lead here. Clive's got to do that extra 10-second stop. Well, 10 seconds in difference to Simon's success penalty. Yeah. Go, 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 Simon. Go, go, go. It's gotten darker out there. Lovely. That's what we like to see, that left wheel over there. So Simon's approaching these final bits here. Simon is leaving the box. This is going to be tight, folks. It's that long pit lane. Simon will have more speed. Clive's still trundling down the pits, observing the pit lane. Speed limit. Here he goes, here he goes. There's Clive, and watch on the left-hand side for a car going past him. We're looking for that Sprite car. There he goes. Boom! Simon Kowalski into the lead of the race.
Pit window is now closed.
Clive Bixby on his tail though. That is not going to be much of a gap. But the window is closed. Right, we have a race on now. 35 minutes to go and Clive Bixby will be chasing down Simon Kowalski. Everybody cycled through their pit stops. Clive's like, get out of my way, man. I gotta chase after this guy. And that's Wraith currently in 18th, so let's not do anything crazy, Wraith. That guy is the second place now. Okay. I think that looks like clear air for now for Clive. I think David Hill there made a move. Yeah. Sent it down the inside there on Jan Larsen. Good work. John Dudley currently sitting in 6th. Clive Bixby about 3 seconds behind Simon Kowalski. 2.5, something like that. Simon's going to have to get going. As we have been through all of the pit stops, let's just run through the running order. On the left-hand side, you will see Simon Kowalski currently running in first place. Clive Bixby second. Michael Syme third, podium after making that move on Dominic Gieser. Dominic Gieser in 4th position. Aaron Holloway, John Dudley, Antonio D'Angelella. Chris Tedder in 8th. He was in 6th at one point, so Chris Tedder might be looking to move up a bit there. Oh, there he is. Right on the case. As I speak. Coming down the start-finish line. Look at these 4. Whoa, that was a long way to go over there. It's okay, D'Angelella. Stout defense. Very stout defense. Yes. Daniel Christoph in 9th, Oliver Jowick 10th, John Wilson 11th, David Hill still moving up. Singing 12th, looking for that top 10 really. Jan Larsen 13, Mr. Fuken Slow 14th, Fleming Lloyd 15th, 16th, Guy Coonahan, Alex North 17th, Wraith in 18th, Matthew Ailing 19th, Nathan Cartwright 20th, and Aaron Sparks in 21st place. I think we have lost 2 drivers. Coming up to the 2/3 race distance mark. 90-minute race. Coming up to about 30 minutes left. I suppose if you're a commentator, you haven't really got time to go to the toilet, do you? Kind of good. Shouldn't tell the world that either, probably. Oh well. Okay, this is the battle. Chris Tedder on Antonio. Cooler temperatures, fresh tires. He's gonna defend again. Chris on the inside line. Nice. Oh, little good cutback by Giangiolella. Oh! Oh! Just a bit of a door tap. Oh, snazzy turnarounds, guys. Let's watch that again. It was the cutback. Oh, a little touch from Chris on the rear sends Giangiolella around. And to benefit from that, Daniel Christoph, I think, was the car that zoomed through. You did tap him, Chris. You did. A little tappy tap tap. That might be, yeah, something for the stewards to look at. We do have the pleasure that all incidents are recorded and investigated after the race. Oh, bit of a dirt on the tyres there, maybe is making it a bit tougher to drive after that moment. Okay, hopping up into the front. Clive Bixby, 2 seconds. He can now see Simon. This was a 3-second gap. But yeah, 2 seconds behind him now. Last laps around, 36.3 for Clive and a 36.8 for Simon. Eat my dust. Clive is trying to get on him. He's going. Oh, it was a bit more on the throttle then. Did you hear that? Earlier when we heard it was a bit more squeeze. That time was more, oh, I'm coming. New rubber. It's gone dark. Temperatures a bit lower. Lovely. We're now at a 1 second gap. Good exit there from Simon though. Oh, he's weaving. Did you see that? Might be trying to get a bit of a temperature in the tyres there, Simon. Is it that cold? We have to wait and see. Back on board here with John Dudley. Currently in 6th place. Oh, I think Clive's really making moves here. Under a second. Oh, he's going for the light flash. John Dudley did it. He got past Aaron Holloway. Oh, we're not going to take our eyes off this though. Let's see. I think we've got to stick with this, don't you? There's Simon. This is for the race lead. How long can he keep Clive behind? 27 minutes to go. I guess if Clive's doing the light flash, it's a pro strap, is it? Is Clive a pro? He is, yeah, he could be. It barely looks like they're moving up down there, doesn't it? When it goes like that. Simon keeping it together though for now. We have some action here. Giangiolella and Jewig. As Jewig in the yellow and black goes down the inside. It's nice, and Giangiolella goes for the cutback again. He's smart on that cutback move. Hasn't quite paid off there. Clive's still working on this. Let's have a look at these splits. Let's see. Clive wants another low 36, really. Simon is racy though tonight. This is hard to call right now. I mean, Clive was a bit quicker earlier. Oh, he's quite close this time. Quite close as they come into the final sector. Once more over the line. Yeah, Clive, half a second faster that lap. Very much in the window here. Oh, okay. Hold on to your hats, folks. Hold on to your beers. Oh, Simon's a little bit wide. It's given Clive the opportunity. Oh, that was all it took. I think that was all it took, folks. It looks like Simon's weaving there. His tires must be cold. Yeah. Like, why would he be weaving there? He's weaving there as well. I think if we were to hear from Simon, he might be having cold tires. Nice moves though, Clive. Good work. Into the lead. Hopping on board with Daniel Christoph. Yeah, okay. Aaron Holloway's just in front. And we've got another battle transpiring down the road as well. Dominic Gieser back on the back of Michael Syme for their final podium position. Carried lots of speed into that corner. Any hint of a lift? No, but oh, a little bit. Maybe from Holloway. Well, no, it looks like he kept his foot in anyway, doesn't it? And out in front, I can report that Simon, unfortunately, there's Clive driving off down the road. Let's see if Simon's doing any more weaving. Well, he wouldn't do it in the middle of the corner, Joey. It's okay, Simon. I mean, for the championship, second position, that'd be nice and solid. He'll be leading the champs after that. Hopping back on board with Christoph. Gaining nicely on the entry to the corner there. You line this one up nice. Oh, that was ambitious. A little ambitious there. Not giving up though, not giving up. Bit hard to see in the dark, innit? Imagine if you were driving it. Oh, David Hill. Nice move there. Let's see how he built this up. That's John Wilson in front in the 272 car. Aaron Sparks getting blue flagged, unfortunately. How's this going to work out? Oh, very fair by John Wilson. Smart driving. Second position in the Pro-Am category, actually. Does look like he's a nice, smart driver. Yeah, Clyde Bixby checking out in front. 4-second gap back to Simon Kowalski now. It looks like it's his race. 20 minutes to go. This is a nice tight battle with 20 minutes to go for the final podium position. I'm hearing some tyre squeals. What about you? As we look back from Michael Symes' car, feeding it through that twisty section. Manages to keep him behind for one more lap. A pretty good gap, actually. Oh, yeah, I say that. Trying to work out which way to go there. Defend the inside or stick on the racing line. Solid. Oh, these guys look like they're up to something. Chris Tedder on the action as well. Coming onto this final start-finish straight. Good exit there. Is anyone going to think about a move? Not this time around. Whoa, bit on the grass there. There's Aaron Holloway. Lost a little bit of grip. Holds the inside line. Good straight line speed there though. From that Porsche. Oliver Jurwig there making some moves. Good last lap of a 36.8. Not many others in the 36s there. Chris Tedder's back on the scene. Using that slipstream to full effect. Pulls out. This could be the one. Oh, he's... Oh. Nice move, Chris. Daniel very fair. Daniel fighting back. He's going to be offline here. Bit of a door bang. Nice try, Chris. Nice try. I think a very fair defense as well there from Daniel Christoph, really. Very fair defense. Kept on the inside, left him space. Little touch. Might let that one go as a racing incident. Looks like two experienced racers. Chris on his tail again though. Good exit. Oh, he's pulled out a lot earlier this time. It's a drag race. Pulls in front. Christoph goes around the outside. Oh, it's not the one, mate. Nice move by Chris. He was right on his tail on the exit of that final corner. Let's hop back. There's the exit. Slipstream. Pulls out. Has the overspeed. Hard for us to judge the distance, but gets past. Christoph tries to fight back. Unfortunately, not enough this time. That moves Chris Tedder up into 7th place. Dominic Gieser still trying to work on Michael Syme. Lights? Dominic Gieser appears to have no lights on. That could be damage? With no lights on, this would be a miracle if he could get past the 3rd. Let's go on board with Dominic. Oh, there's some lights. Ah, that's him braking. I think there's a problem. He's got an electrical fault with his car, with his lights. So when he's braking hard, the lights are coming on. But he does appear to have no lights. So that's Dominic's view. And with some lights, Michael's view. I tell you which one I'd prefer to have. Very dark here. It's not terrible, is it? But yeah, making it harder than it could be. Chris Tedder, after making short work of Daniel Christoph there on that next attempt, moving up, trying to force his way past Aaron Holloway. Not force, that's the wrong word. Make his way past. Daniel Christoph actually leading the Pro-Am category, still in 8th position. Still be a great result. Pro-Am win there. John Wilson and then Jan Larsen are the 2nd and 3rd, make up the podium for the Pro-Am category. David Hill trying to get into that top 10. On Antonio De Angela. Bit far back to be thinking about into the first corner here, eh? Oh, David. Oh, he tried a bit of a something then. Well, you gotta try sometimes, don't you? Oh, and another. That looked a bit more doable. Oh, let's lock back and have a look at that. So he's on the outside. Wide line in to get the exit. Look at the exit. So more speed from the exit there for David, allowing him to make that move and make it stick. Moves him up in the 10th place. Chris Tedder's still here. Oh, Chris Tedder on Aaron Holloway now. Oh, and he's going to have a look. He's going to have more than a look. Good driving this week, Chris Tedder. Apart from that one little incident in there, but got past a couple more. Chris's best lap, 36.3. No, he's not fighting. We need to get some 36s back again. Clive Bixby, 35.5. 36.7 the last lap. Simon Kowalski, 38.4. So, with under 10 minutes of the race to go, let's have a quick review of the situation. We do have Clive Bixby running in first position, Simon Kowalski in second after their tussle. Simon did a good pass during the pissed off phases due to Clive Bixby's success penalty, but then Clive was able to catch up on the back of him and make that pass. Michael Symes been defending for Dominic Keeter after making that pass earlier on. Dominic not giving up, but running with no lights by the looks of things, ladies and gentlemen. John Dudley next in a very respectable 5th position, followed by his I want to say compatriot? Yeah, compatriot. Chris Tedder, Amigos Racing Legends. Aaron Holloway in 7th, and our prime leader Daniel Christoph in 8th. Oliver Jewig in 9th. David Hill in 10th, recovering from an early spin. Antonio D'Angelella and John Wilson 2nd for the Pro-Am category, and Jan Larson 3rd for the Pro-Am category. Good results coming their way if they can keep it together for this last 8 minutes or so. Let's hop back to the action. This is Daniel Christoph thinking about a move on the inside of Aaron Holloway into the first corner. Not quite this time. And just a reminder at this stage that next week's race, which will be round 5 of season 18 of Amigos Racing League, we are off to the Nordschleife, ladies and gentlemen. The Green Hell. The Ring. The big one. Looking for an hour's race there. First time that Amigos Racing League will be racing there, I think, for a proper race. We'll be looking for lots of action there. Personally, one of my favourite tracks in the world. Massive challenge. It's nuts. I think that Clive has been winning the Green Hell Challenge. I think he knows that one as well. And if you're still listening in at this stage, I'm thinking about interviews. What do you think? Would you like to hear from some of the drivers? We could have an interview before the race, maybe one in between the qualifying and the race, because there's that gap there. See if anybody wants to catch up with us afterwards. I'd be interested to hear from Simon. Simon has dropped off quite a lot from Clive. Did look like weaving, so maybe those cold tyres for Simon. Be interesting to hear from him, wouldn't it? hear what he has to say about the right race and how it transpired. So yeah, if you can join us for next week's race, it's Monday night again. Nordschleifer. Put it in your diaries. We'll be on air from about quarter to 8 with our usual qualifying format. 15 minutes qualifying. I wonder, that's going to be a couple of laps around the Nordschleifer. GT3's, what was it? 7.5 minutes? Trying to think now. Something around that mark. Who knows from my front runners. These guys still fighting for these positions. 7th, 8th and 9th. Good points available if they could make something happen. Michael Symes still holding off Dominic Gieser. Still seem to have had the measure from him tonight. I mean, apart from no lights with Dominic. Let's hop back, see. Yeah, still driving with no lights. I'm going to attempt something tonight where we have the actual finishing order, because I find that when the race stops and people start leaving, then we never know the finishing order when we do this. So we're gonna attempt that. If I can take a snap, save it, and then get it on there, we'll be good. This is Guy Coonahan on Mr. Fukinslow. Kai Bixby last time round 36.4. Very good. Looking for these last movers and shakers, really. See if anybody's got it in them to make one more position. Can everybody keep it together to get us over the line? Dominic Gieser still trying with Michael Syme, but yeah, hasn't quite come off this time. Looks like Michael might be holding on to that final podium position. Oh, who's turning up here? Oliver Jewig. On Daniel Christoph. See, Daniel Christoph is the proms, and he's actually surrounded by pros. So, if I was him, I might not make this too difficult for Jewig. Got plenty of gaps behind. Saying that, he's 8th on the road. He didn't have to get out of the way, does he? Two minutes to go. Oh, no, that's just the software. Chris Tedder. Something's happened to Chris Tedder, I think, folks. No, it hasn't. The software's going crazy. Where is he? Chris Tedder seems to be jumping in and out on screen. I hope he's okay. It's David Hill. John Dudley. We seem to have a small technical error here happening with Chris Tedder at the moment. I hope he's okay.
Leader's on final lap now.
Our leader is on the final lap, so this is the time to make these moves. Michael Syme, Dominic Gieser, holding positions. If he's on the final lap, I think I'm going to take this snap. Less than a minute to go. Leader on the final lap. Let's ride on board with our leader as he brings it home. It's been a good race from Clive. He led it nice. And as he comes onto the final corner and over the start, oh no, into the final sector here. And he's onto the final start finish straight. And another fantastic win from Clive Bixby there. Fantastic work there, Clive. Have we got any final movers and shakers? Dominic Gieser still chasing him down. Lights are flashing. Good driving there from those two. And Michael going for the into the wall finish. Nice. John Dudley coming home in 5th. Bring it on home safe, John. What did happen to Chris Tedder? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened to Chris Tedder, I'm afraid. He might have had an incident. John Dudley there, bringing it home. Yeah, 4th, 5th round Holloway. Nothing crazy at the end. And that is it. That is it. 90 minutes of Indianapolis comes to a close. So, folks, that's it. Whoa, gone by quite quickly, actually. What I've done is take a little snip of the positions just before the end there. So as you can see on screen, we have Clive Bixby in 1st position, Simon Kowalski in 2nd, and rounding out the podium, Michael Syme, who's able to keep Dominic Gieser behind him. No Gianluca Regatti this time, our championship leader, so there will be a change at the top, and that should be Simon Kowalski moving into the championship lead. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and get racing. Get out there. Have a go. It's good for you, yeah? Till this time next week. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.